Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is Wednesday morning, and today I'm going to talk about some tips on how you can start running your network marketing team, your network marketing business like a real business. So let me know where you're coming in from, guys. If you're watching me live, drop a live in the comments. If you're watching the replay, drop a hashtag replay, and I'll be sure to come back in and give you a shout out. I am live here on Instagram. I'm live on Facebook. I know StreamYard's having trouble with Facebook today, so I'm praying that this doesn't get cut off. But anyway, guys, let me know where you're coming in from so I can give you a shout out. Say hello, Instagram. Hey, David, nice to see you here, David. Thanks for hopping on. So today I want to talk about how to run your network marketing business like a real business. And it's so funny, like, when I first started in network marketing, I had a lot of business background. I'm a CPA by profession. I spent 25 years in corporate. I climbed the ladder. I got almost to the top, and I knew how to run businesses. However, and I also owned a business. I owned a CrossFit gym, which I ran. But however, sometimes when we get into network marketing, the real business stuff isn't shared, right? Because all of this, sometimes fluff is shared about, you got to share your products and you can do it in the pockets of your time and all of this. But a lot of people have a burning desire to do things like replace their income or retire their spouses or send their kids to private school or buy a nice car or pay for their mortgage or pay off their debt. And they're looking for something a little bit bigger, right? Now, if that's you, then this is the right live to watch. If that's not you and you're just looking to make maybe an extra $100 a month, extra 200 a month, then this live probably isn't for you, because you can do that in the pockets of your time, and that's totally fine, right? Because an extra $100 in your pocket is better than zero. So I never judge people based on their goals, because we're all at different points in our life, and we all are looking for something that is a little bit different, right? But today I want to talk to those people who are looking to create a substantial income in the industry. And if that is you, hit some of those love hearts so I know you're watching. And if you are watching the replay, still hit those love hearts, because I'll come back in. I will give you a shout out. So I want to talk about what happened to me. So when I first started in network marketing, I kind of bought into I can do this in the pockets of time. I was still working a full-time corporate job. I was raising my daughters. I was a single mom, and I was also running a gym. So I was busy, and I bought into this concept that I could build it in, the 5 minutes here and there. And yes, I ended up creating some income that way, which was fantastic. And the important part of that was that it taught me that the industry works. It taught me that the industry was real and could actually work, right? And that's what got me excited. And that's what got me excited about applying professional skills to the industry. So I want to talk about some of those things today, because when I started bringing my business experience, my business background into the network marketing space, that's when the game changed. And that's when I was able to, eventually walk away from my corporate job. I didn't do it right away. It took some time, but I was able to walk away and run my team from home. So if that's something that excites you guys, then hit some of those love hearts. Let me know that you're watching. So hey, Amy, thanks for joining me on Instagram. David, got to take advice from someone that's killing it. Yeah. So I appreciate you, David. I appreciate your comments and for watching. So and hello, Dolores on Facebook. Thank you for joining in. So here's what I want to talk about today is, number one, if you think about businesses, like brick and mortar businesses, maybe you have a job and you're working for a brick and mortar business just like I did, right? Those businesses track their numbers. Like sales teams track their numbers. They know exactly what activities they're doing every single day so that they can step back and evaluate, are these activities producing the results that I'm looking for, right? So one of the things that I do with some of my team leaders, right, the people who are really running to create some real success in their business, some substantial income, right? They've got bigger goals. They are actually tracking all of their activities. So they're tracking the number of new people they're talking to every day. Okay, so that's new people they're making connections with, because let's face it, eventually we all run out of family and friends to talk to. And that's one of the big problems in the industry, is if people aren't learning new ways of connecting with people, then and they don't have new people coming into their circle, they often get stuck. So I'm going to actually take a peek here. Oh, Facebook is having trouble streaming. That's unfortunate. But I'm going to keep going here on Instagram. So basically, guys, they're tracking the number of new people they're connecting with. And we have unlimited new people to connect with, right? On social media, unlimited. They are tracking the number of people they're bringing to a Zoom call. So people they don't know yet, maybe they've connected on social media, they're bringing them to a Zoom call just to get to know them, right? Not to pitch their business, just to get to know them. So they're tracking that. They're tracking the number of people they're inviting to a presentation. And that presentation is a business presentation, right? So by doing this, and they're tracking 4 or 5 other things that are key performance indicators, so KPIs, that are allowing them to see and really evaluate what are the activities in the day that they're doing. And over the course of the week, we can see what exactly is happening and then really monitor what the result is. Well, the result that we're looking for is new customers and new recruits. So if you guys are doing something called attraction marketing and you're not getting any new customers and recruits, then I'm going to suggest to you that you're missing pieces of the puzzle, and you're not going to know it until you start tracking your numbers. So in my own team, I have a tracker sheet that people fill out every day, and it's not an accountability thing. It's not a monitoring thing. It's to help people evaluate what their activities are and why they are or aren't producing results, right? And it allows me as a team leader to take a look at those numbers. And if someone is struggling and they're not recruiting and they're not getting customers, when I see the activities, I can clearly see where the holes are, and I can coach them on what might be missing in their business, right? So if that makes sense, guys, hit some of those love hearts. So if you want to be a team leader, if you want to lead, even if you only have one recruit, or even if it's just you right now, you've got to really be monitoring what your activities are in a day so that you can understand where the little holes are and what you might do differently to produce some different results. Because sometimes people just go through their day and they don't even know what they've done, right? And I used to be there. And, it's funny, I had to stop myself and say, okay, Ruth, let's take some of those business principles you knew back in corporate and really apply it to this business, because this business has unlimited potential, right? Unlimited potential. So it's time to run it like a big business. And now I have no choice because I have a big team, but that's besides the point. You got to start somewhere. The next thing that you should be doing, this is point number 2, guys, and I'm just going to pop here on Instagram. I'm hoping that I'm still live on Facebook. Hey, Trish, how are you? Trish Campbell, Ashling, Dolores, thanks for joining in. We've got people from Kingston, Jamaica here on Facebook. Hello, JL Mercy, David, always thank you for joining. Amy, lots of people over here on Instagram. Okay, so point number 2, guys, super important. So we talked about tracking your numbers, tracking your activities, getting obsessed with numbers, right? And I am sorry, I am a CPA, I'm an accountant by profession. My personality type is red, but it's still got some green in it. So I get obsessed with numbers because data doesn't lie. Numbers don't lie. When you tell yourself you're busy, but you don't track your activities and your numbers, then you're telling yourself a lie. You don't even know what you're doing in the day. I'm going to go as far to say that because I've been there. So next thing you want to do, point number 2, this is super important. So every company, I don't care what company you're in, if you're in network marketing and you're watching this every week you likely have a cutoff, right? So in my team, my week's cutoff is Monday night at midnight Arizona time. So my week runs from Tuesday morning to Monday night. Now yours might run from, Sunday to Sunday, right? Monday morning to Sunday night. So you got to know when your cutoff is. So in my business, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so 3 days, the first 3 days of your week, you are like full out getting people on presentations, connecting with new people, bringing them through whatever process you use to get them onto a conversation, bringing them to Zoom calls. Like that's the activity you're really, really focusing on. If you have a team, the very first day, for me, it's Tuesday, I'm looking through my team to figure out who is ready to rank advance this week. Who has volume? Who do I need to be working with? Who do I need to be touching base with and helping? Who do I need to be doing Zoom calls for, right? To help them present and close. All their job is to invite, right? Especially if they're new. So I present and close, my team invites. And if they've been around a while, they can present and close too, obviously. So if you're a leader, you want to be scouring your team that first day. But those 3 days, you are filling your pipeline. You are bringing people to presentations, okay? For me, the 4th day, first thing in the morning, Friday morning, I've got to step back and I've got to evaluate, okay? Where am I in the week? Where is my volume? What are my people doing? How much volume do they have? Look at their activities. Look at your own activities. What are the activities I've done? Am I doing the right activities? Am I seeing results, right? And then it's the second half of the week. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's the same activity. Follow up, follow up, follow up. Get people on presentations, get people on calls, do Zoom calls, whatever it is you do in your business to generate new prospects, 3-way calls, 3-way Zooms, new customers, new recruits. When the final day comes around, that's your closeout day, you are actually burning from the bottom up. We call it burning from the bottom up. And basically you're looking at the bottom of your teams and you're scouring to see where people are at. Are they close to rank advancing that day? Reaching out to them. How can you help them? Letting them know they might be closer to rank advancing that day, inspiring them that day to get into action, right? Because that last day should be wild. You should be popping ranks like there's no tomorrow. So that's what your week should look like, right? And your week should be structured that way. So guys, if you are running your business like a business, then you got to track your numbers. You have to have a really intentional purpose for each day of your week and do the activities during those days that are going to really move your business forward. So I hope you found this helpful. Hey, Terry, thanks for joining in. Nice to see you here. Hello, everyone on Instagram. I did try and go live on TikTok, but it didn't work very well. I have an old phone. I'm trying to go live on TikTok and got to work it out. But anyway, hey, Beata, nice to see you here. David, always nice to see you. Appreciate you. Wilma, Goldie, JL. Hello, everybody. Just want to say hello. If you got some value from this, drop me a value in the comments. And I will be back tomorrow with more live training. So have an amazing day, and I will see you then. Bye for now.